Hello and welcome back to another video of Ashraf Talks Football. It's been, I think, a month since the last video. But yeah, we're here, better late than never, doing another watch along. This fraud sad only informed me he's not doing a watch along too late, so I ended up doing it now. But yeah, big up to everyone. Welcome to another watch along. Hopefully, we'll have an entertaining game. Big up to Sarayda, who's already here, who says like and subscribe. Of course, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Big up Sarayda, um, big supporter, obviously, of Saat's Football Corner and Ashraf Stocks Football. Yeah, guys, sorry, I know I'm late, but lateness is greatness. To be honest, I don't even have the the lineups put up. I'm actually, you know what, I'm such a fraud, honestly. I am such a fraud, but I'm getting them done now. I'm getting them done now, guys. Don't worry about it. Um, where is this damn Ipswich? Yeah, I wish I could say this was a big game in the Premier League, but obviously it isn't. They keep calling it the run-in. I don't know why. Like, what's the point of calling it the run-in? It's the run-in is over. Um, I guess they probably expected it to be an exciting race, and obviously it's far from it. Liverpool have comfortably, I should say, won the league. Let me adjust my mic volume. Yeah, Liverpool have comfortably won the league, and it's all done. But yeah, listen, we play obviously to stay informed, to keep second spot, which I think we'll easily get. I don't think any of the teams around us, in my opinion, none of them are good enough to sit there and be worried about. Um, but yeah, let's see. Hopefully, we get this result. Away to Ipswich can be tricky. It can be a potential banana skin, but I think we have enough to get the win. Obviously, we'll start with the Arsenal lineup. Actually, we should start with the home team, to be honest. That's the correct thing to do. So in goal, they have Palmer, Twanzebe, right back, O'Shea, and Greaves, centre back. And then Davis as the left back. And then they've got Morsi and Kajuste as their pivot. And ahead of them, Inciso. And they've got at the wings Johnson and Clark, and up top Hurst. So no Liam Delap, which is a bit surprising, but to be honest, I don't follow Ipswich like that, so I don't know if he's been starting the previous games. Odegaard with a chance. Obviously, Odegaard does not shoot. Plays it to Ben White. Back to Odegaard. Odegaard to Martinelli. Martinelli misses it completely. But it is what it is. It's what you expect from Martinelli. Zinchenko crosses it in. Back to Declan Rice. And I'm going to discuss the Arsenal lineup. It's actually pretty interesting for me. And I'll tell you guys why in a second. So Arsenal lineup, which you guys will have in the screen soon, is basically Raya, White, Saliba, Kivior, and Zinchenko. So he rests both fullbacks, two of the best fullbacks in the league, in my opinion, at least this season. Midfield, Odegaard, Rice, and Moreno, which is very, very interesting. So Partey rests. And then the front three of Saka, Trossard, and Martinelli. Let me tell you why I think this is very, very interesting. Because I think this is a similar lineup to what he's going to have against PSG. Minus the fullbacks, obviously. He's going to start Ben White and, Ipswich in, but Raya comes out and calmly collects it. Nice one, Raya. Yeah, I think that's the lineup he's trying to go for against PSG. So he's trying to get that midfield practice or the midfield to gel together of Moreno, Rice, and Odegaard. And I think he's going to go with a front three of Trossard, Martinelli, and Saka. So I think he wants to see how that works out. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next game he tries Skelly in the middle and he plays Calafiori as left back, who is back in training. I don't think he's back yet on the bench. Nope, he's not there, but he should be back. If he's in training, he should be back soon. I'm assuming the next game. But yeah, look, it's. I want us to hopefully get the win. Like, we need to make sure we keep momentum going on. We've done obviously quite well in the Champions League, and I think I was arguing with Hussam on his channel. Saka in, Trossard. Trossard shot blocked out for a corner. Beautiful play by Odegaard and Saka. Good link up there. Saka comes from the wing, plays it to Odegaard. Odegaard first touch pass to Saka, back again. Saka then plays it to Trossard, and Trossard, instead of shooting it first time, controls it. If he shot it first time, that probably would have gone in. But the idiot controls it, gives enough time for Twanzebe to come and do the block. And obviously, it gets blocked by Ipswich. And it's out for Arsenal's corner, first corner of the game. Something else we probably might be quite good at. So hopefully it pays off. Saka to take the corner. Saka crosses in and cleared by Ipswich. Headed back by Declan Rice. Cleared again by Ipswich. And Declan Rice is going to go back to Zinchenko. Long ball to Moreno. Let me just put Ipswich's logo here. Crosses into Saka. Saka just hoofs it nowhere. And the ball is back with Arsenal. Ipswich will make our life quite easy if they just sit back like this the whole game. You know, and I do think sometimes it's a mistake when teams do that. Like, I get low blocks. Some low blocks have worked against us for sure, but average possession, by the way, in the first 7 minutes is 95% Arsenal. This is what I'm saying. Like, I think some teams, if they don't test us enough, they're just not gonna get. They're not going to get much joy because I think playing against low blocks like this, we're not a team that only relies on through balls to break teams down. We can also cross it in, and we have good aerial threat. But I think Ipswich will eventually grow in the game and will start coming out a bit more. So Kala in training, Soraya says, yeah, I heard, Soraya, I didn't see the pictures to be honest, but I did hear that he's in training. So if he's back in training, I think it gives Arteta another option at least of maybe playing him as left back and then playing Lewis Kelly as a midfielder in the PSG game. But yeah, I guess he's going to test it out and see how this works out in these next 2 games. How are you, Ashraf? Big ups, Soraya. I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. I just need to get this damn thing in, but it's just taking too much time. Putting in the lineups of Ipswich. Sorry once again, guys. These are all things that could have potentially been done if Saad did not tell me last minute. Because I usually try not to do a watch along when he's doing it because I tune in his, and obviously I don't think we're there yet for subscribers to get those kind of views. Tuan Seibe. We've got O'Shea, we've got Greaves, Davis, Morsi, the Egyptian, Kajuste. Morsi is such an Egyptian name, by the way. If any of you know Egyptians, like, you'll know that Morsi is such an Egyptian name. Clark and Hurst. Yeah, there you go. We are done. Glad to see Ben White starting. Even though we're good defensively, but I think it helps to have another option like that to see how long throw in. Oh, damn, keeper comes out. That was a quick throw by Ben White. So unlike Arsenal, by the way, because we don't do quick throws. We're the kind of team that likes to take our own sweet time. Ben White plays it forward to Odegaard. Odegaard to Saka. Saka tries to slot a through ball to Moreno, who is fouled, no? Trossard. Trossard to Martinelli. Oh, Martinelli, bruh. Touches the ball out of the pitch. Honestly, sometimes Martinelli has these like good moments, and sometimes it's just, yeah, there you go. This is a lot better. Let me just fix the score line. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, guys. I'm just. Yeah, look, I am glad that Arteta's trying this lineup now, because I do think we need to try and experiment a little bit with what we have. Partey kind of ruined plans for us with that stupid yellow card. Just such a yellow card to get, by the Declan Rice loses it in a dangerous spot. Oh, he gets bodied by Enciso, but Kivior is there to clean up. It was a stupid yellow card for him to get, to be honest. Could have easily been avoided. He got rattled by Rudiger for no reason when we had the ones winning. Come on, Odegaard. Ipswich giving us spaces to attack. They're opening up the game quite a lot. Trossard scores! Trossard has slotted it home. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Assist by Bukayo Osaka. Beautiful counter by Arsenal. Surprisingly, a lot of open spaces by Ipswich for some reason. I'm not sure why. You would think they would be quite defensive in this game, or play a slight lower. To be honest, I did ask them to come on a little bit, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining. But yeah, look, Trossard did decent. To be honest, he got it under a bit of a mess. He actually fell down to the ground and still managed to get a shot in. If Odegaard touched that, it's going to count as an Odegaard assist, not Saka assist, even though it should be a Saka assist, to be honest. Yeah, what? He falls on the floor, on the ground, and takes it at the same time and ends up scoring. And puts the Gunners 1-0 up. 1-0 up. Let me just add that there. 1-0 to the Gunners. 1-0. Hey, listen, he's doing well for his audition as a striker for the PSG game. Obviously, the PSG game is going to be a lot harder, but when we did play against PSG earlier in the season, he was one of the best players on the pitch, to be fair. He created that first goal when he went past 3 or 4 players, to be honest, and did some good damage. Big up FK in the house as well, who says big up Ash. Big up FK every time. "1-0 to the Arsenal, guys. 1-0 to the Arsenal. But yeah, look, I am definitely happy that he's experimenting this way, because I said initially I think the best combination would be Moreno, Rice, and Odegaard, and then play Trossard up top. But then the more I thought about it, the more, to be honest, I'm going back and forth, because I'm also thinking Lewis Kelly, Rice, and Odegaard is also a very good midfield, and this way we keep Moreno up top, who's been doing really well. And I think Lewis Kelly can do a decent job the way Partey does. Can do as good a job as Partey, or almost as good a job as Partey, in getting the ball from the defenders, carrying it forward. But then he does give us a lot of assurance defensively, which I think we'll need against someone like Dembele. And he's got pace as well, so it'll help with Dembele's pace. It'll help with Hakimi's pace. if he bombs forward from that side, which he obviously could. So maybe Moreno, Odegaard, and Rice is the way to go in the midfield, and then just play Trossard up top. I can't lie, like even though I don't think he's good enough to start for us, but this is one game where I think having Kai Havertz would have definitely helped, just in terms of options, in terms of who starts up top, who comes in the middle. And look, I have never had an issue with Kai Havertz as a squad player. I think as a squad player, he does really well. As a squad player, I think he does really well. For me, the issue is him being a main starter. But as a squad player, I think he does fantastic. He comes off the bench, he has an impact, he is good enough to rotate in certain games. But if he's the main starter week in, week out, I think that's not good enough for a club like Arsenal. In the Kura Pod group, I can see people arguing if Odegaard stole the assist. Oh, Trossard shoots, but it goes up. Was it a corner? Nope, no corner. I think Odegaard might have stolen the assist. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he. Ooh, did he touch it? To be honest, even if he touched it, it shouldn't count towards him, man. On this app I'm using, it says Martin Odegaard assist. It shouldn't count as assist. Because it was neither intentional nor was it a good pass. Like, it wasn't a good pass, and I don't think it was intentional, to be honest. Hey, big up, Luke. Look who's here. Sammy! How are you, my brother? I don't even know if he can hear us, to be honest. I don't think he can.
Yo, Ash.
Yo, Sammy. How you doing, my brother?
Good, man. Sorry I was late. I just got work from home.
No. All good, my man. To be honest,
I saw the goal. Yeah, I saw the goal just now.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, man. It's
One second. I just need to fix this. Yeah. I don't even know if it was intentional, to be honest.
No, never. Yo.
I'm trying to clean this, but why is it? Okay, and then add another item. Camera slot here.
Wow, you ruined the overlay.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it this way so we can. There you go.
Yeah, better.
Hey.
Better.
Yes, Tommy, tell me. How you doing, Khoya?
Very good. Alhamdulillah, Khoya. وانت لاباس عليك? How's everything? All good?
Alhamdulillah. How are you liking Arsenal leading 1-0?
Oh, man. I didn't say heavy rotations here. So
yeah, just two. Just two the fullbacks. That's it. And I was saying this before, like just a few minutes ago, Sami. I think it makes sense, right? Because I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to prepare for the PSG game, and knowing that Partey isn't available the first leg, he's trying to see if a midfield of Rice, Moreno, and Odegaard, along with Trossard up top, works. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense. I would have liked to see Waneri start. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the thing, man. I want to see Waneri. Even the youngsters, man. We should have given them a chance just to see. Maybe we have a hidden gem in our cabin.
Yeah, but youngsters like whom though? Who else?
There's one player. I forgot his name. Coleman.
That Butler Ayedeji, like the striker.
Yeah. We have several youngsters that we never actually seen in first team football.
Do you care if we finish second or not?
Not really. I know that you do for the morale and confidence. We have
and momentum. Yeah.
But for me, dump everything in the Champions League, man.
To be honest, I don't see us dropping out a second, even if we start like a heavy rotated team, because bro, the teams around us keep dropping points.
2 draws, man, and we went ahead against Nottingham.
Yeah, 2 draws, and we extended our lead in second spot. It just tells you how everyone around us is bad.
What is it mathematically over for Liverpool? Should be this week, I think.
2 wins. No, 2 wins. They have to win this week and next week. Then it's over. Okay. Assuming Arsenal win as well, obviously. Saka plays to Martinelli. Martinelli against Wanzebi. And Wanzebi with a good tackle gets it out. I don't know what second is it for you, by the way. For me right now, it's... Yeah.
28:45.
Sorry?
28:50 now.
21:50?
No, I'm a bit like... I'm 20... Now 21. On the mark.
Oh, you're a minute behind me. Holy crap. You're a minute behind me. I don't know if I can pause this to go back a little bit.
No, it's fine. It's fine, man. It's fine. It's cool.
But yeah, man, it's yeah, and this is why. Wait, what did you guys predict for Aston Villa Newcastle? Did you guys all say Newcastle win?
Yeah, honestly, yes. Man, Newcastle were really in a good run. I mean,
yeah, but not away from home. Not away from home, though, bro. I wouldn't have predicted a 4-1 Villa. That for me was surprising. I would have probably said 2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa. Okay.
Yeah, I would have said 2-1 Villa.
4-1, I guess, or 3-1.
4-1, bro. They slapped them up. It's insane.
Plus, I mean, they just lost the Champions League, so I don't see the momentum. They wouldn't have that momentum, but they surprised me, really.
Not really. I think winning 3-2 against PSG, they probably would have taken a lot of confidence from that, because everyone wrote them off anyways after the 3-1 loss at the Parc des Princes. So I think winning 3-2... Yeah, true, but I don't... they already probably exceeded expectations. Moreno scores! Oh! Moreno misses an open header from the corner. Good cross by Saka, but then... Moreno, come on. Oh. So right, it says 1-0 Fulham against Chelsea. Oh, I need to watch
that. Man, I was just seeing that. 1-0.
I need to... Oh, bro, I need to see that.
Fulham, man. Fulham.
I need to see that. This team is just embarrassing, bro. What is wrong with this? Man United Ipswich is going on as well at the same time. Let me put this game on. Oh no volume. You don't want to get copyright. Okay, so we have the other game on the phone. 1-0 Fulham. Sheesh.
Man, Fulham this season are playing very well.
Yeah, true, but Chelsea are also like a bit underwhelming, I'm not going to lie. They started off well, but cross in by Zinchenko, cleared by the keeper.
By the way, I just saw the header from Marino.
Yeah, bro, I don't know how he missed it, honestly. I have no idea how he missed it.
Oh, yeah. How the hell did you miss that, Moreno?
Bro, honestly. He made such a good run. It was a good cross by Saka. And look, this is another weapon of ours that we need to use well against PSG, because the reality is, I don't think they're that good at defending set pieces. If you look at all their players they have, like their midfielders are all like weak and short. Fabian Ruiz is tall, but I don't think he's someone who can defend set pieces well. Then the front three, if they start Desiree Doué, Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia, none of these guys are a threat in defending set pieces. And their defenders, if you look at their center backs, how tall is Marquinhos? I don't even think I think he's barely 6 feet.
If you watched like even glimpses of Aston Villa's game, you would see they have a lot of cracks in their defense. Ooh, some chicken.
100%.
They would have, the way they played directly into them, they just took them off guard. I think this is how we should approach that game.
Exactly. Especially given that the first game is at our ground, we need to take advantage of that. I'm just looking at him. So Marquinhos is 1.83, so he's 6 feet. Fair. Then the other center back is Opacho. Opacho is injured, actually. Sorry. Expected back a few weeks, so he probably won't be there, which means they'll probably start Beraldo. Beraldo is 182, so that's fine. And then, yeah, their fullbacks I don't think are that tall. Bro, honestly, we can get at them with set pieces. we definitely can get at them with set pieces.
From what I'm seeing here, I think Arteta is going to go with Marino at the 8 and Trossard up front.
Yeah, for the first game at least, I feel.
Ooh, Saka. Shit. Oh man, he should rest Rice. He should rest a lot of people, man.
Yeah. As I said, I think he's just doing it to experiment how it works in those games, because obviously he's probably going to want to see that midfield against PSG.
I heard Calafiori could be available, so
yeah, but honestly, I thought about it at first, and I was like, okay, Calafiori is left back, maybe Lewis Kelly as a center back. Sorry, as a center mid. My concern with that, though, is that I think Calafiori doesn't have the pace to deal with Dembele, and one-on-one situations, I think Lewis Kelly would do a bit better. So I feel like if we play Calafiori,
I heard also Havertz, man. Do you think he's gonna play Havertz?
No chance. I think he'll make it for a final if we make it past PSG, but there's no way he'll make it now, bro. He's not even in training. Like, that's the thing. He has to at least get back to training first for maybe like a couple of weeks, and then I guess, or at least 1 or 2 weeks, then maybe we can say yes. Saka gets in. Saka!
Man, I'm a minute behind, man.
Yeah! Wow! That was a good goal. All right, I think I'll switch on to BN Sports and then I'll put it. So maybe we'll be on time. I'll put the BN Sports Connect. But let me just see this goal first. Beautiful by Trossard to Saka. Saka takes on his fullback. Plays to Moreno. Moreno back heels it to Martinelli. What a goal. What a goal. Saka involved in both, but sadly doesn't get any assists for them. I don't think he got the assist for the first one. I could be wrong. Let me put B and Connect. That way at least we could be at the same time.
Oh, that was a nice fucking setup.
That was nasty. That was nasty.
The setup from Marino. That was dirty. He done them dirty, man. Shit. Nah, that's a flawless call. Just 1 second.
Okay, so yeah, I think this will work because I think I'll probably end up being close to you now. Let me check. Let me see if it works. Oh, it doesn't, because when I'm streaming... Oh, actually, no, it's fixed. Let me see.
My boss just called me, man. Shit. So you're watching through BN Connect?
I'm trying to get it.
I'm watching through...
Yeah, I have BN Connect and I have the BN satellite. So I was watching it through the satellite. I'm trying to see if I can put it through Connect now and see if it'll work well. What's your time now?
29:30.
Okay, I'm still 30 seconds ahead. Let me wait until it gets to... Let me know when it gets to 30 minutes.
Mark? 50, 51, 52, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30 minutes.
1, 2, 3, and now. What is it now for you?
30 and 10 seconds.
Yeah, we're at the same time now.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Clark to Twanzebe.
And the goal was flawless, man. I want to see such goals against PSG, man.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Man, if only like we didn't bottle it in some games earlier, we could have still been in the league race right now.
Yeah. And that's why I'm being really harsh on Arteta, is because of that. Saad said it, you guys said it. He dropped a lot of points in very easy games.
Yes.
Ham,
Yeah,
Fulham,
100%.
all that stuff.
100%.
It's one thing that you have a good record against the big teams, but you cannot lose and draw against those teams that are below you. Oh, that's a nasty foul. Oh man, please. This is why I want Saka to play, man.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Give him a yellow card.
Oh man, that's a stud on the back heel.
That should be a yellow card.
At least. Red.
I don't
I'm
know.
hearing the commentators saying red.
I hope so.
Yeah, man, that's a stud on the back heel, man. Look at it.
Hey!
That's a nasty tackle,
Bruh, take him off, take him off. It's fine. We don't need him right now. Play one Eri. Bro, that looked like it hurt. Oh, I think it is. Oh, it's a red card!
It's a red.
Davis, red card!
Man, get him out. Get
And
Saka out,
rightly
man.
so, by the way. That was a bad tackle.
Yeah. It was nasty. It was nasty.
Oh, shit. I hope he's not...
Man, if he rips like a tissue or a muscle, that would be a real severe injury. Now you need to rotate heavily now. You're winning.
I mean, for me, I don't care what happens with Saka. He's not coming out the second half. Even if he's fine, be like, bro, you did your job. You created 2 goals. Khalas, done.
See, he didn't even, argue
Why the
about it. He
fans?
knew what he did.
Yeah, he's apologizing to everyone.
That's a nasty tackle, man.
Hey.
Whoa.
Man.
I feel pain myself, man, just looking at it.
Okay, he's walking at least. Okay, he's walking. Okay, fine. He's still there. Bro, I don't care. Even if he's fine, no risks in the second half. Take him off. Okay, this should be the easiest game now. We should be winning this game 5 or 6-0. Ipswich make a substitution. They take out Clark and they bring in Burgess. Let me fix the time.
And that's the
Get up,
issue when
no
you
foul.
play low teams like that, like Ipswich. They use a lot of physicality there, man. And
Exactly.
that's
Yeah. Because for them, it doesn't really matter.
to be fair, that's the bread and butter for English football.
Yeah. Martinelli to Kivior. Back to Martinelli. I hope Saka's moving fine.
He looks okay. Yeah, he looks okay.
Yeah, he seems okay. Yeah. Saka.
They're booing
They're
Saka.
booing him. Saka!
Wow!
That one, he's smiling, bro. He's smiling. It's like, I would have
Wow.
silenced them quick. He's like, I was about to silence these guys. Oh, Saka. Woo! Oh,
That's
bro, that was close.
very close. Yeah.
That was close. Would have been so funny if he made it 3-0 and he did his celebration, like when he puts his hands out like that, is like,
Yeah. Like, it is what it is.
yeah, there's nothing I can do, guys. I'm just that good. I'm just that world class.
But I think Nwania should come in second half.
Yeah, same. I don't know why some of these idiots do these stupid tackles, man. And he's not even close to winning the ball. It's just stupid mentality drilled in them. No wonder their country sucks in football. I'm sorry, I'm going to say that. No offense to any English person in the chat. I'm just rattled right now. I don't know why he would tackle that way from behind when he's not even close to getting he's never going to win the ball.
Yeah, that was uncalled for. I mean, now his team is playing with a huge disadvantage, so he needs to be scolded.
Yeah, but I'd rather play 11 versus 11.
Whoa! Oh, Saka! Saka!
How'd you miss that?
Saka! Oh my god!
Saka just missed a 1-on-1. Beautiful through ball by Moreno. First time through ball. And Saka hits it out wide.
That's hey,
That's
Saka!
all oh, come on,
That's really
man.
far, man.
That was wide. That was wide. Saka just missed a sitter of a 1-on-1, by the way. You better get all this off your system right now, because against PSG,
yeah, man.
yeah. This is not forgivable against PSG. I'm sorry.
Even the penalty.
Yeah, even the penalty. Yeah.
I see Partey and Nwaneri are warming up now. I think Nwaneri scores both opportunity that Saka missed.
Yeah, I agree. When it comes to these shots and curlers, it's fantastic. And finishing as well. I mean, Arteta himself said he's quite good at finishing.
It's just for me, Nwaneri has one issue is he's not mature enough off the ball.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, Rice, that was to no one.
Martinelli, okay.
Okay, nice, Martinelli. Good pressure. Quick throw. Arsenal are taking quick throws this game. It's so unlike Arsenal. That's not our style. Odegaard. Come on, Odegaard. Some magic, please.
Rice?
Nah, I thought he was going to shoot.
I want him to shoot, man.
Yeah.
Saka again. Oh.
He's moving well, so. Cross by Odegaard to no one. Come on, Odegaard. This is one perfect game for him to get his form back.
He's been shit, man, since December.
Yeah, I think this whole season he just hasn't been at it, man. Let me expand this OBS score.
Ooh.
Crossed in! to no one. Odegaard heads it back to Martinelli, who just hits it back.
Oh, they're booing Saka, man.
Yeah, I don't mind that. That's fine. That's our touch. No.
Wow, they won against us in 1978 final by this Roger Osborne, this old fella.
Oh, really?
1978. I'm not a historian. I'm just reading the stat from the channel, man.
No, I know. Because I'm hearing the commentary in Arabic, so obviously this guy's not going to say.
Who's your favorite Arabic?
Oh, easily.
Hafid
What do
Daraji.
you call it? No, yuck! I hate Hafid Daraji.
It's not
Shawali.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, Shawali is my favorite by far.
I like Daraji as well. He's good.
Oh, I don't know. I find Daraji a bit lame sometimes. Tunisians are the best at this, man. Rauf Khalif as well was so good. Odegaard
Saka.
to Saka.
Okay.
Saka, boy! Keeper. Palmer collects it. Good play by Arsenal, though. Bro, they're giving us so much space, honestly. These guys are so bad. In other news, Chelsea are still 1-0 down to Fulham. Bro, if they somehow finish like 7th or 8th before the end of the season, I don't know why they would keep him. I really don't. How could a manager come in and regress them? Yeah, how could a manager come in and regress them from last season? I still think sacking Pochettino was a mistake. And I said it at the end of last season. I said it
But this
during
is
the
just
summer.
his model. I mean, they are very similar to Real Madrid model, which is sucking until he getting it right.
Yeah, but it's stupid because you're not going to get it. Like, you're not going to win if you don't sign world-class players. At least under Abramovich, he used to sign like some top-quality players. They don't do that model anymore.
Yeah, they're signing youngsters, hoping
youngsters, yeah.
and hoping one of them shines.
So then what's the point? Like, what do you expect a manager to do then? But I do agree that they should at least... Whoa, Odegaard, beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful, Odegaard.
Saka! Oh my god, Saka! What the fuck, man? Today is not his day. Today is not his day.
That's 3 sitters. Saka has just missed the 3rd sitter in a row. Beautiful play by Odegaard to Trossard. Trossard squares it. Saka hits it first time and hits it out wide again.
But to be fair, with his weak foot, but okay.
Doesn't matter.
No, he doesn't shoot a lot with his weak foot.
And he started the game really well with the way he played, the way he created the chance.
No, he's playing well. He's just not finishing his dinner.
He's just not finishing. Yeah, exactly. And if Odegaard touched the first ball, he doesn't even get an assist. That's the worst part. Come on, Bukayo. I think I have him as captain if I'm not wrong.
Who?
Yeah, I think it's Bukayo as my FPL captain.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Zinchenko. Man, Zinchenko showing a good gene and then the bozo gene at the same time. Absolute idiot. Wins the ball well and then tries to do that disgusting back heel.
Yeah, and the Corapod, what Saad wanted him in the midfield, man. I don't trust the guy.
Nah, shut up. No way, bro. Bro, he's past that. Khalas, that's not him anymore. Maybe for Ukraine, not for Arsenal.
The back and forth. I agree with you, Hyper.
Big up Hyper, who says the back and forth between the crowds is the highlight. It is, to be honest. Second again, ole ole versus you're going down, ole ole. Bro, how could someone banter us for finishing second when they're gonna get relegated? Like, are you have some shame? Have some shame,
What
honestly. These
do you
Ipswich
support?
fans.
It doesn't. What does he support, Piper?
Huh?
What does he support?
No, Hyper is an Arsenal fan. He's just saying, like, I'm not talking to him, I'm talking to the Ipswich fans. How could Ipswich fans be saying second again, ole ole, when you're going down, bro? Like, are you serious? Have some self awareness. Oh, shit, Ipswich? Nope,
Cleared by
cleared by
Moreno.
Arsenal. And a foul for Arsenal. Foul for Moreno. Fulham Chelsea, halftime ends 1-0 for Fulham. I think Awobi scored the goal, if I'm not wrong, because they're showing the camera on him. Five minutes stoppage time. Why? Ah, because of Saka and the red card.
I think Marino, if there's like a most cost effective signing, I think Marino would be number one compared to his price tag.
Yeah. He's value for money for sure. I think as a midfielder he's good, but as a striker he's helped us and bailed us out like since Jan. So definitely value for money.
His tally is not bad, man.
Yeah, 100%. I think his tally as a striker is equal or better than Havertz. And now look, he's up top. So
Yeah,
he's playing more as an advanced 8.
Ash already mentioned it. He missed three.
Yeah.
Three
Hat-trick
sit-outs.
opportunity. Unbelievable, honestly. He has to get it out of his system because we cannot have these kind of misses against PSG, man. We have to be clinical.
Yes.
Zinchenko, Martinelli to Zinchenko. Moreno. Back to Kivior.
Oh.
The Arsenal fans with the ole. Moreno, you beast! Bruh. He's good, man. Ah, Moreno almost. Cleared by Palmer. Ah, Kivior, you absolute beauty. Just bodied Hurst.
I didn't expect Kivior to have such good performances, to be honest.
Yeah, man, he's been a happy surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is the Fulham goal. Let me see it. Ben White.
Ooh.
Ben White crosses in. Oh, cleared by Ipswich. Oh. Okay, I just saw the goal. Andres Pereira. Oh, offside. Odegaard overdoes it again.
Do you think we should bench him?
Who?
Odegaard.
Not for the PSG game, no. But like maybe the next game, yeah. I don't mind. To be honest, no, I wouldn't bench him because I think he needs to play into form. Because the reality is a good informed. Yeah, I know. But these are the kind of games where there's less pressure, Sammy. So this game against Ipswich, next week against who are we playing next week? Crystal Palace, no? At home? I think so. These kind of games don't have that kind of pressure. Doesn't matter if we win or lose. So I'd rather play him then, rest some of the other guys. Because if we get Odegaard in some form, that helps us tremendously in the Champions League. We're 100% a better team with informed Odegaard versus anyone else there.
Man, I said it before in the car pod. I would have given Waneri the chance, even the Madrid game.
But the problem is that I feel Waneri doesn't have that maturity when it comes to final decision making. Like if you give him a chance to shoot or dribble past someone, I think he'll do that well. But if he has to slot in a good through ball, maybe sometimes just maintain possession, let us hold the ball a little bit. I don't think he's good at any of that. Ben White, that was a shit through ball. Hyper says, to be fair, both legs in the UCL are not being played in a backyard. He'll score an adult-sized goal for sure. I think the goal sizes are the same, Hyper, wherever you go, but point taken. Yeah, I think against PSG he'll probably be a lot more focused.
Saka, you mean?
Yeah, I think he will be. Okay, that's halftime, guys, for us. I agree with Hyper. I do think we need some subs. To be honest, now I probably wouldn't take off Saka if he's fine. I'd probably wait for like 20 minutes or 15 minutes. Give him a chance to maybe get a goal in or an assist. Again, just help his form. And then later bring on Waneri. Um,
I just don't want to risk the injury, man. That's all.
yeah, I agree. I'd probably bring on Partey, Timber, and Lewis Kelly a bit later in the last 15-20 minutes as well, just to give them some game time. And take off Saliba, take off
Why would you
Kivior.
play Rice if you had Partey and you know that Partey is not going to play the first leg, man?
Yeah, but again, Sami, because he's trying to see that midfield of Moreno, Rice, and Odegaard together for the first leg. He needs to test them out to make sure they're ready. Obviously, this game won't tell us much because it's Ipswich, but at least if they don't even perform against Ipswich, however, then there's no point of even trusting them against PSG. But at least if they perform against Ipswich, you can at least go like, okay,
So
maybe they can step up.
Who's the man of the first half for you?
Yeah, look,
I can't give an assessment because I missed the first 15-20 minutes. I missed it, so I can't give.
Yeah, look, funny thing is, I'll probably still say Saka despite his misses because he's the reason we scored both goals. If it's either him or maybe Trossard, I think he was doing well. He's dribbling past his guy, he's linking up, he's doing everything on the pitch really well, including like it's just keeping the ball and moving things around. He's the one who got Clark sent off. So I think he's doing all of that really well, except obviously finishing. So I'd probably still say he's probably the best player on the pitch in the first half. Just needs to improve his finishing a little bit. Good to see Martinelli get a goal. I think the more GA he gets, the more it obviously builds his confidence, but he needs to do well, obviously, off the ball as well and in terms of creation. Look which fraud has come here now. Look at this fraud who's just joined us.
For me, from the 20 minutes mark where I started watching up to the moment of the first half, I would say it was Moreno.
Yeah, I agree. I think Moreno's done really well, to be honest, as well. Obviously, he got the assist for the second goal, and rightly so, because it was a good back heel. I don't know if he was trying to finish the door, if he meant the back heel to Martinelli. If he did mean it, then fantastic. If he didn't mean it, then yeah, I guess that kind of tells you a lot, to be honest. Yes, Saad, you fraud. Go ahead. Saad, can you hear us?
Yo, is it me? Am I lagging or what's going on here?
Yeah, we can hear you, but I don't know if you can hear us on time.
No. You guys were glitching out. Yeah, listen,
Okay.
man. I mean, man, what a first half, man. What a first half. Everybody's cooking, man. Everybody, especially in that front, in the front area of the pitch, in the attacking area. Listen, man. Martinelli's cooking. Trossard's cooking. Saka's cooking. Odegaard's cooking. And Mikel Merino.
Sad,
is
would you
like
take
just
back what
holding
you
the
said
pot
in the
and just-
Corapod?
What do you mean?
Having
What do you say?
Zinchenko in the midfield.
Saad, I heard that stinker, bro. What's wrong with you, man? You
After-
offended
after
him.
this,
What was that?
first
Sorry,
half.
what did I say?
You said in the Corapod you wanted to start with Rice on the 6, Zinchenko on the 8, and Odegaard. Will you take it back now?
No, because I still think that would be a good midfield as well. But
That's a horrendous midfield.
Yeah,
Zinchenko will
I'm-
get eaten
why
alive,
am I gonna
especially
take-
defensively.
why am I gonna take that back?
Because it's a horrendous midfield.
Because to be honest, we just saw like a
Why?
first half of Moreno, Rice, and
Because
Odegaard.
Moreno in the midfield is a lot better, bro. Moreno in the midfield gives us Rice can move into the 6, and Moreno as an 8 gives us very good attacking
Okay,
prowess.
okay,
I'd
that's
probably
fine.
still prefer
and
Moreno.
physical performance
fine.
and physical.
But Ash,
Exactly.
hold on. But that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But when I said that, because you're making it out like as if I said that, like as if we had experience or we had like any like past performances for me to go off and say Mikel
We
Merino
did.
needs to be in that mid. No, bro.
We did.
Because
He
anytime
played in the
Mikel Merino
midfield
was in the
against
midfield, he
Liverpool
was
at the Emirates.
anytime,
No, he played in the midfield against Liverpool at the Emirates with Rice and Trossard, and he absolutely busted that game. He was one of the best players on the pitch.
in one game. In one game, yeah.
Not, but he didn't. He didn't. No, there are other games. PSG as well. When he came off the bench, he did okay.
No, one second.
Against
I'll be right
Chelsea,
back,
when
yeah?
he came off
One
the
sec.
bench, come back, and then waffle again. Against PSG, when he played, obviously, when he came off the bench against PSG, I think he did a fantastic job. Against Chelsea as well, when he came off the bench for Rice, I think he did a really good job. I don't know where Saad is saying this. Zinchenko in the midfield against Joao Neves, Vitinha, and Fabian Ruiz will get killed. Yes, on the ball, he'll do okay, but off the ball, we will get destroyed. And the reality is, in those kind of games, we have to look at, in a game like PSG, we have to look at defensively and offensively as well, what the midfield does. And we need the midfield to be good defensively too.
Yeah, my thing was glitching out, bro. So I can't.
You
lie,
know-
I didn't get
Yeah, I
anything.
think it was. Maybe you were waffling too much, which is why it was glitching out.
Nah, you fraud. I'm using the StreamYard app and it doesn't work, bro. The
I don't even
StreamYard.
know StreamYard had an app, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just to join, like to get into a thing. You can use it. But yeah, no, I understand what you're saying about the Liverpool.
You see the
But
goal. Let me see the
That's
goal.
one game, bro. See, do you know what I mean? So the reasoning for why
God, one game is
I'm
better than
trying to say-
zero.
I'm
You
trying
have
to say-
zero
no,
games
but
of
I'm
Zinchenko
trying
in the
to
middle.
I'm trying to.
Oh, they played.
No, we've played Zinchenko in the middle
Yeah,
in the midfield before. We played him against what was the game that we played him against,
Yes.
man?
And
So
recently,
you criticize me for saying one game, which was a big game against Liverpool, and you're picking one game against some random scrub like it was I think a dead game in the Champions League against Girona maybe.
PSV. That's it. No, it's PSV.
Oh, PSV. Sorry, PSV. That was a dead game.
No,
was
it
a
was,
dead game.
but still, the Champions League opposition, we're gonna be playing in the Champions League, so it makes more sense to use
Nah,
that.
bro.
So
It's
it
like
makes more sense. It makes more sense to use that because you're going up against the
And
Champions
he
League
didn't play
opposition, my brother.
8 that game. He played as a 10. He played instead of Odegaard. He didn't play as an 8. He didn't play as an 8.
yes, that's true. That's
So
true.
that your logic makes no sense. Moreno has played as an 8. He's played as a 6. By the way, against PSG, I don't even want Moreno playing as an 8. I'd rather Rice plays as an 8 because he can cover more ground and play
Okay.
Moreno as a 6.
Wait, you want to play Marino as the 6?
Moreno as the 6, Rice is the 8, and Odegaard as the 10. Or in the
Why
same.
would you play Marino as the
position.
6? Why would you do that?
Because I think we need Rice's athleticism to cover ground. What Rice did against Madrid, what Rice does when he runs back and forth and wins the ball and goes bombing backwards, forward, I think we need that kind of athleticism. He gives us that. And he's also good in terms of scoring goals. He gets into the box, crashes the box well, head can shoot. So I'd rather play Rice in the 8 and Moreno in the 6 because Moreno can do the Partey job. He can receive the ball from the
We
centre
all
backs.
come to an agreement that Odegaard has been good today. Because
I don't know. I think he's been like
No, he
a
was
6
not.
or 7 out of 10. He's not been great. He's been okay. He had one good move. Obviously, he had a very good move when he got that ball and played it.
what I do is I'm here with agenda merchants. Do you know what I mean? It just is what it is, isn't it? Listen, big up my guy Mo.
It's not agenda, bro. You know I don't have agenda against Odegaard.
He's been cooking, man.
How is it agenda if I'm saying Odegaard should still be kept as captain? That's not agenda. You're just waffling, my brother.
Okay, so hold on, then Ash, you're just confused, bro. Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
not
You get those little when you get those guys that are just confused, bro. They don't know where
I'm not confused at all. I'm not like you guys. I don't have
No,
knee-jerk
he's
reactions.
just on the fence, like you said.
I don't
Yeah.
have knee-jerk reactions. That's the only difference.
By the way, Ash, did you watch the last episode? Did you see what I said about the Arteta situation?
No, I didn't.
Fraud.
What did you say?
The fraud
you didn't
flipped.
see it, man.
The fraud flipped.
Alright, listen, man.
No, Saad, you shouldn't flip now, bro. You shouldn't flip now. You gotta wait. I'm
Ash,
waiting for PSG.
No,
to
but
decide.
I didn't even fully flip. I didn't flip. I said
Then?
to them at the end of the season, there's a chance that I might want him to stay, depending on
Yeah,
how.
I agree with that.
But
I agree with that.
but Sammy and T jumped on me like as if I just said like Arteta in for 10 years and I want him to stay forever. Like that's how they jumped on me. Like all I said was at the end of the season I'm gonna evaluate.
God, you were Arteta out in the past 2 months.
Huh?
Yeah, but
You were
Sami,
Arteta
do you
out
agree?
for
Wait,
Sami,
hold on,
months.
Sammy. What did you
Sami,
say?
do you
Oh,
agree? Sami, Saad, he said you were Arteta out the last 2 months.
no,
But
it
Sami,
wasn't.
don't.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Yes, you
No,
were.
it wasn't.
You said you want him out by the end of the season if we don't progress or if we don't win a trophy.
If we don't win a trophy, yeah, that's at the end of the
Exactly.
season.
But now you changed the narrative. You said, "Oh, if we go to the final, I'm gonna rethink it."
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how is that not a flip flop?
It's not a flip flop because at the end of the
Mm.
season, I'll think about what's going on. I have to.
Yeah,
But I realize
That's
that
why.
you're driven
That's
by
why.
emotions.
No, but
That's what I
Sammy,
realized.
that's why from the start,
Mhm.
I was very careful with my words. Otherwise,
Okay.
what point? If we went out in the Premier League, if we weren't winning the Premier League from the time the Premier League wasn't confirmed, I could
Okay.
have just come out then and said I'm Arteta out because I don't think he's going to win the Champions League. But until
Well, last Monday, man,
until
you said it. What you mean?
we're fully out, until we're fully out of all competitions, yeah, and there's no possible way. If we get out before the final, and depending on how the final goes, do you know what I mean? There's there's multiple ways. At the end of the day, from when I first was questioned about it on Ahwa, I said to them, my decision comes at the end of the season. I give him until the end of the season, regardless of what happens. Regardless of what happens, Arteta gets until the end of the season for me this season. But
Which
anyway,
is
Yeah,
fair.
but
That's
for
fine.
me,
But you said
like I think
without
if
a trophy, you said he's out, right? And I think Atch heard the same. Or am I?
I did hear the same, to be honest. For me, it was always progression, and I didn't think he's progressing us. I thought there's no chance we're going to progress because I don't know how we got past Madrid. No, I know how we got past Madrid. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I know how we got past Madrid, but before that tie, I never thought there's even a chance of us going
100%
through.
you didn't, you
See,
fraud.
even Morpheus agrees with me.
Fraudulent.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I didn't think we'll go through Madrid exactly.
Yeah, hold that.
Yeah, but Saad, that makes my case. That says that's why I'm saying now that he's gone past Madrid, I can change my opinion because the facts for me have changed, because the reality for me has changed. I'm still not saying he's keep him now, because if he gets knocked out to
Ash,
PSG, then nothing changes.
can I ask you this question? Do you
Yes.
do you see the progression in Champions League more important than the Premier League, or you weigh them the same?
No, it for me it depends on what we do in both. So for me, if he gets
Okay, so
knocked out,
which one do you weigh it more? Is it the Premier League for you, the progression in the Premier League, or the progression in the Champions
No,
League?
both. Honestly, I don't have one over the other. So I think both are on an equal footing for me. So for me, I look at the level of progression versus or the level of regression. So in my opinion, if we get knocked out against PSG, I think the level of regression we had in the league is bigger than the progression we had in the Champions League. Right? Even though we had an amazing result against Madrid and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think I think there is progression for sure. But I think the regression we had in the league is bigger than that progression, which is why I
Well,
would want him
let
out.
me put it in context for you. Now in the Premier League, you had less points compared to the last season tally.
Correct.
But if we, let's say, God forbid, we lost from PSG, but that's still a progression because now we're in the semifinal of the Champions League instead of the
Yes.
quarterfinal. So do you
Correct. But
consider this progression or
No, regression. I would consider that regression because I would say
Regression.
yes, there is progression in the Champions League. There's a regression in the league. The regression in the league is bigger than the progression in the Champions League, for me at least. But if we make it to the final, I think the progression in the Champions League would have been bigger than the regression in the league, which is why I would probably change my mind then. Again, unless we get slapped up in the final, which honestly I don't see this Arsenal team getting slapped up by anyone.
That's my whole thought process. Like that's why the final is so important for me,
guys. And I'll say this as well. I'll just sorry, Saad. I'll just add this before you go. Ya Allah, wallah, I'm not trying to jinx it. Ya Allah, but if and I know it's an if because PSG is very very tough. If we make it to the final, I genuinely think we can win it now. I don't know why, even though Barcelona are favorite to me.
win it now.
Shall I tell you what I said on Dan Potts' channel?
What'd you say?
I get the feeling with this competition right now exactly how I felt when it was when we won the FA Cup, bro.
Allah is man.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
No, but hold on. It's just the way the team's playing when we beat Man City, and I was like, oh my god, because when we beat Man City, like something, I didn't even fathom it at first.
I agree, but that Man City and Chelsea team were not the best in the world.
Now we beat.
It is gut feeling, man. We need that gut feeling.
Like, listen, I just have a feeling as well, bro. I feel the exact same thing as Ash.
Okay,
bro.
I'm not like you guys. I'm not there yet. But if we get back, because I'm worried about PSG, I really am. But even like, and I think it's a 50-50. I said that before because Partey is out in the first leg, so I think that makes it a 50-50 for me. But
I'll be back in a second.
yeah, big up Sami. If we somehow get past PSG, even though logically my brain tells me Barca should be favorites, I don't know why I have that feeling. Because usually I never have that feeling with Arsenal that I think we're favorites to win this, or I think we're going to win this.
That
This is
Dortmund
the-
game, and you were like, "Oh my god."
No. I never thought Barca would get out against Dortmund. 4-0 was too big of a scoreline to change, to be honest, bro.
No,
But-
but it came close, bro. It came close.
No. It wasn't close. 3-1. They needed 2 more goals just to equalize. Not even to go through, to equalize, bro. It was never going to happen. But I'm saying, like, if we get to the final, whether it's Inter Milan or Barcelona, I don't know why. I have a feeling that story is waiting for us for it. Like,
But
it's-
I thought, listen, the thing is, yeah, when you said to me, "Oh, Barcelona is way more dangerous than Inter," I was looking at you.
I
like,
think so.
I,
It is.
They aren't. Inter is
No,
the
they
one-
are, bro.
Inter is the one that will
100%.
kill us. Inter is the one that would kill us because they can perfect that low block that we struggle against continuously.
Sad, but they cannot attack then as good. So
They
which
can,
means
they can.
no, they cannot. They cannot. They're attack. No, they
Habibi,
cannot,
they've
bro.
done it against us in the game.
Habibi, they only attack. They got a penalty against us. Let's relax. And we
Yes,
were not
but
in that form.
they still had attacks. They still had attacks, bro.
Yes, and we had attacks and we almost scored. Havertz missed a sitter. So what's your
Yes.
point? And we
Obviously-
probably could have had a penalty with Moreno when Sommer came and punched Moreno in the
How do we
face.
start your timer, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot to start it. Yeah, because it just started for me, by the way. Because I'm watching it on BN Connect.
What minute are you on?
1 second, it's gonna because I'm not watching it on satellite just to make sure I'm on sync with Sami. I'm watching it on BN Connect, so let me tell you what time. I'm at 45, 30, 31, 32,
Ya Allah,
33. Sorry?
I'm ahead of you, bro.
Yeah, you're ahead of me because I'm using BN Connect, the stream. I'm not using the satellite. If I switch to the satellite now, I'll be ahead by 1 minute. Can you not pause, Sad, and stay with
Yeah,
us?
I can. What are you on?
Yeah, pause. I'm
Let me know when
currently on.
Let me know when you
I'll
get
tell you.
46:04.
Okay. 46. 1 second. 46. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start.
Yeah, I'm here.
There you go. What's the timer for you now?
46, 10, 11, 12.
Yes. We're together.
30.
We're good.
1 second.
good,
I
good.
need to go toilet, bro. 1 second.
You and your toilets, bro. My
Can you
God.
fix it, Ash?
Yeah. Let me put it. But the problem is that if I do it that way, Sami, I think it'll be very
Crowded.
very. Yeah, it'll be like very tiny. Like you won't see it well. Let me see if I can do it in a different style. So I'll call this. One second. Cancel. I'll just create a new layout. Oh, did we? Oh no, Odegaard. Damn, went for another corner. Come on. Why are we playing corner shot, bro? It's Ipswich. What are we scared of? Bruh. Martinelli shoots and it's blocked. But I'm gonna keep it this way. And then I'm gonna add another item.
Vamos, let's go, man. Let's get the win, man.
It's an easy one, man.
Yeah, I think it should be an easy one, to be honest.
But yeah, Mikel Marino's been cooking, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling
Yeah.
Ash, from the 20-minute up until
Yeah.
the first half, he's the best player.
He looks
Sharp.
yeah, and hungry, bro. Do you know what I mean? The way he's chasing.
He's trying to prove a point, you know.
Yeah, he's everywhere, bro. He's everywhere. I'll be so real. He goes into attack at the right times. He's defending at the right times. He's even assisting Martinelli at the right times. Like Femtini, it's crazy, wallah. Yeah, that's perfect, Ash. He
Yeah, but
covers
yeah, I think this is
Morpheus,
the line of
because they caused him a red card. That's why they're booing Saka.
yeah, exactly. They couldn't handle him. They were not happy with it.
And Adnan is saying, don't think we have regressed in the league as much as people make it look.
We've lost at least 8 to 10 points because PGML. No, stop that, Adnan. That's absolute BS, bro. Come on. You can say that. I think the only game that like I can look at there's one other game I can look at and say, okay, PGML cost us, which is Brighton away. But then I can easily argue that we should have won that game even with that wrong penalty given.
And that's the game I decided that Arteta is a pussy.
Yeah, because we played. Yeah, that's
because 10 players and he defended.
Sammy says that it's the funniest thing ever, bro.
Man, he was defending against Brighton. What you talking about? You don't defend against Brighton.
Yeah. Honestly, we were defending.
If you're going to a league and you're a big team, you don't defend. Even with 10 players, you don't do that.
Yeah, no. Listen, I do agree to a certain extent, bro. You know what I mean? I for me with Brighton, we're always open and expansive, and we're not defending, bro. But we also give them the ball, though. They have high possession against us as well.
We started the first half well that game. I think Waneri scored late, but then
we ruined Saad's overlay.
What's that?
What do you mean Saad's overlay?
No, yours, Ash's overlay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good. This is good. This is not bad.
Hey, ref!
Yeah, yo. Give him a yellow card, man.
مرسي يا أخي مالك.
This Egyptian brother.
يا الحمار. يلا سير.
Bro, I thought it was a foul for us, man. Shit. In other news, guys, Fulham still 1-0 up against Chelsea.
What's the Man
And Fulham have a corner. United is 0-0 still against Wolves. Crossed in, and that's out. Goal kick for Chelsea.
Why are people calling Reece James obese James, bro? What's going on, man?
Bro, what the?
Hey, big up to try that one, bro.
Crap.
That one's undefeated, bro. Big up to Triumph for that one, bro. That one's undefeated. Man, it's an obese James, bro.
Obese James. He's such a disappointing player, man. I know people will say injuries and stuff, but maybe this is a bit harsh. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like players need to like man up a bit, you know. I don't know. Like when you get like these recurrent injury problems, if I was a footballer, I was like, bro, I'm gonna play with the pain. I don't give a shit. Because how could you always get recurrent injury again and again and again in different places? Bro, then maybe you just need to toughen up a bit.
You know what the thing is, yeah? I think with the start, and to be honest, yeah, when it happens the first couple of times, maybe 2-3 times, yeah, they're like, okay, I don't want to aggravate it to make it a season-ending injury or career-ending injury. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Moreno!
Oh, Moreno, that's so unlucky, man. I feel like players don't want it to be like a career-ending injury because that can easily happen. If they've got too many injuries, or it's a really, really bad injury where they're never going to get over it, then it could be a career-ending one. And especially at the top level, I think that's why.
I get that, but that's what I think. Okay, it makes sense if it's the first 1 or 2 injuries, but if you're consistently getting injuries like ankle niggles here and there, bro, I'm sorry, I'll just play through it. I'm not gonna be someone who's 25 and has had already like 20 injuries by that age. Like it makes no sense. Like I think sometimes.
Yeah. No. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying sometimes I think like you need to like if you have to play through some pain, just play through the pain. If that's who you're gonna be, that's who you're gonna be.
That's what I feel like Saka's like, bro. Saka's like a proper hardcore player, bro. He'll play through the pain. He don't care.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like that the tackle that he went through today, that's painful, bro. That is
That is
painful.
painful. Yeah.
I've had that done to me with metal with blades on, bro. It fucking
Same.
hurt, bro.
Same.
Like
Yeah.
I know for a fact his Achilles are fucked right now, bro. But he's playing through the pain and then obviously recovering it. So for me, I just look at it like I do agree to you with you to a certain extent, yeah. But then there is also some like certain injuries which Rice, you should have hit that, man.
Nah, he should have hit that. I don't know
He
why
should
he
have slapped
on.
it one time, bro. Like that hesitation, I hate that. I hate that
Yeah.
hesitation there, you know?
And we've had players who scored that from a first touch. Big up Hyper,
Yeah.
who says, "Catch you a bit later. Got to sacrifice the game to entertain my little girls." Big up to you and your little girls, bro.
Big up Hyper, man.
Enjoy your time with fatherhood, obviously.
Yeah, man. I just love how Sammy and T reacted when I said that. Maybe I'll be Arteta, who knows, man. But
No,
yeah.
I have a see. This is why I said progression. Saad, you are also a progression merchant. You just don't want to admit it.
But it's not just progression merchant because
What do you mean? If we don't win a trophy, what's changed?
But the main thing for me is okay. Maybe it is a sense of progression then. Maybe it is
exactly
actually.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. It is.
My reasoning is how he handles that final because like I sat there and I thought about it. There's two ways you can lose that. You can either lose that where you get slapped up, and it doesn't have to be a big scoreline for you to get slapped up. Yeah. It doesn't have to be a big scoreline. You can get slapped up on the pitch, but it's still like maybe a 1-0, maybe a 2-0, but you got slapped up. Like they had shots and they had this and they had that, but they can only put like 1 or 2 against you.
Yeah.
Or you could go toe to toe with the manager and you could go up until like extra time or penalties and it's like a last minute goal or something like that knocks you out, which is just unlucky. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a final at the end of the day. It's 190 minutes. So
yeah, I hear you. And I said
it depends on how Arteta handles that, the decision making that he's doing in that game, how he handles the big stage. And to be honest,
Ipswich almost scored, but luckily the shot went just wide.
I don't know if that makes sense to you guys.
Look, bro, I literally said that last time in your stream. I spoke about progression. I spoke about if we get
that's
up
what I'm
in
saying.
the final.
Between listening to you, sorry, I'm just gonna say this. Between listening to you, and then obviously I was on a stream with Staffy and Mo and Martin and them, man. Yeah, big up them, man.
Guys, fuck us off.
Yeah,
coming for Waneri and Lewis Kelly is coming on for. I wonder for whom.
Marino.
For Moreno. Okay, so he is trying what I said. He's gonna try Lewis Kelly in the midfield, to see if that works. So this will be interesting.
Or is he trying?
I'm glad Saka.
Or is he trying to put? Is he putting Zinchenko in the midfield and then?
I hope not.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh man, that is disgusting. That is disgusting.
Nah, but hold on, we don't know, bro. We don't know.
Nah, it's disgusting, bro.
So what happens if he cooks? What happens if he cooks now?
If he cooks, then it's Ipswich. Congrats, it's Ipswich.
Here we go.
Bro, are you serious?
You can't. Look at this with these fraudulent pieces of
shit.
It
doesn't work against PSG.
You can't win with them.
It does not work against PSG.
Now hold on. It's either he cooks and it's good, it could work, or he cooks and fucking it's Ipswich.
No, I'm saying when I say it's disgusting, I mean it's disgusting for PSG. For Ipswich, I don't mind. Play him midfield for Ipswich. I don't think it's a problem. They're down to 10 men, bro. They're a shitty team. No offense, but like we're obviously going to be able to win even if we play Zinchenko in the middle. If we had a
just to
midfield
see how he handles it, how he's able not handles it.
Waneri, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Cut in Waneri almost. Bro, it doesn't matter. It does not work against PSG, Assad. That midfield is a beast of a midfield. It's one of the best midfields in the world. You cannot have someone like Zinchenko who's not good defensively play in the middle, who's not physically strong either. Then we have lost our advantage. Our advantage right now, when it comes to our midfield versus their midfield, is physicality.
Based on today's performance, I would play Marino in the midfield, but I still don't know if that's the right call, man.
I think it's either there's only two options. There cannot be a third option. It's either you play Moreno in the middle in place of Partey, or You play Skelly there, and you play Moreno up top, and Calafiore is the left back.
We never
The
see
problem-
Skelly in the midfield.
I would play Skelly. I would
Yeah,
play
but
Mount
he's-
Skelly.
that's a-
But who's of top level and top caliber to play at left back for us
Which
against
is why-
against Usman Dembele, bro? Like
Exactly,
they
exactly.
ain't got no schmuck in right wing, bro. They got Usman Dembele.
Exactly. And that's
informed
why-
players.
That's why I'm saying, because I thought about that. Initially, I was okay with Calafiore playing as left back, but then Dembele there, I realized, yeah, you know what? It makes sense to keep Skelly there. That way our backline stays strong. And just play Moreno in place of Partey. Moreno will do a good job. We just need Trossard to kill it up top. Right? As long as Trossard does his job up top, we'll be fine. And when I say do his job up top, I literally just mean like control and yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Apparently TV cameras are fucking showing them icing the Achilles of Saka, wrapping them in ice and shit, man.
I mean, if they're doing it precautionary, I don't mind as long as it's.
Let's hope he's all right.
Look, it's a good thing he came off the bench and it's a good thing he came off at halftime and played 11 minutes, which means it's not that severe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have come off.
They would have taken him off at halftime.
Exactly, because they would have checked it at halftime again. Yeah, they're icing it right now.
I've just seen it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just a precaution.
But he hasn't even gone down the freaking. That's the only time I get scared. If a player goes straight down the tunnel when they come off, I'm shook.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if they go straight down the tunnel, it means it's serious.
Ooh.
I mean, something's happened.
Attack him, man.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm not too worried about him. He's sitting there. He's calm, bruv.
And I think they would have subbed him off immediately if it was
Exactly. It would have taken him off at half time.
Yeah.
Even if they kept him for the first half just to play it off, they would have taken him off at half time and said, "Yeah, I'm not playing him."
Agreed.
I'll get checked.
Ben White has been decent this game. Again, not really tested because his winger didn't do anything, to be honest.
I think Crystal Palace is the game though, because Crystal Palace is a bit better opponent. I mean,
yeah, but it's at the end.
Oh, nice.
It's like
Nice pass, Odegaard.
Oh, Trossard!
Okay. Oh! That would have been a phenomenal goal, bro. Good job, Odegaard.
Here we go. Now
That
they
was
say,
sick.
yeah.
That was sick.
Good job. Wow.
Nice, Ben White, keeping possession.
مثلا تجرى كل الحرف الأول ومتى يقولوا والو دابا تيقولوا واو Odegaard wow.
Shut up, bro. Well, first of all, you're struggling to get the sentence out in Moroccan, and then on top of that, you're coming up with absolute crap. Now they're speaking about Odegaard. Yeah, because now he did something good. When do you want us to praise him then when he does something bad?
So hold on a minute. How was I struggling?
Bruh, you know you were struggling.
That
was a good
That's just
tackle.
how I
Good
speak,
block.
bro. Are you
Good
taking
block,
the piss
good
out of the way I speak?
Shut up. Don't play the
Are you
victim
taking the
mentality
piss
now.
out of the way I
Don't-
speak? Wow.
Don't do this
Guys.
woke nonsense, bro.
Ash
This woke crap.
exposed, man. He's been bro. He's
Yes,
discriminating against the way I speak, man.
Yes, I'm a racist. I like xenophobia.
He's just discriminating against my Darija. You know what I mean, man?
My
Just 'cause it's a bit
Darija.
slow. Madarija, man.
Darijaphobia.
Yeah, big up
Darijaphobia.
Darijaphobia.
Bro, it pisses me off when Martinelli does that trick when he does the bounce really quick between the 2 feet. I'm like, bro, nobody gets fooled by that. Nobody buys in. Nobody dives. Nobody goes the other way.
You know who used to do
almost-
that flawlessly?
Odegaard should
Oh,
slap it.
Odegaard.
You know who
Odegaard
used
should
to do that
slap
flawlessly,
it, bro.
Ash?
Just slap it, Odegaard, man.
Yeah, sorry, Sami.
What do
Sorry.
you who's a player that reminds you that does it flawlessly? And it always works for him. Always. I've never seen it fail. There's actually 2 players in my mind.
Arsenal or like
No,
outside
generally,
Arsenal?
any player.
What? Does what?
The Martinelli
The-
move.
The foot where he switches the ball from one foot to another in a very quick way.
La Croqueta. They got the La Croqueta.
No, not La Croqueta. No, I don't know, Tommy. Who?
I had 2 names in my mind: Iniesta and Messi.
Yeah. But what? No. But that's different. That is like when they're running with the ball, and then they end up doing it and getting
No.
past
Even
someone.
Iniesta does it, man, in his place, and he just moves it away from the players.
But I'm
He's a
referring to the
maestro,
one
man.
like This one is like absolutely pointless. It's such a shitty trick. It
It
doesn't
is,
work.
It is.
Doesn't work. Like in the
And it
same
looks
position,
so
like, ah,
cringy. Looks so cringy.
and it's so cringy as well. Exactly.
Oh, Lister. Whoa.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Rice.
I
with a
look
good
at
block.
Rice, man.
Oh.
Isn't that a foul? That looked like a foul, bro.
Ref needs to have a word, mate. Chris Kavanagh, man. This guy.
Raya lately has been hasty with his decision making. That's cost us the goal against Madrid.
Nice one, Rice. Good one, Kivior, as well.
No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was Raya's fault.
It was Rice and Kivior, both of them.
Wait, what?
It was Rice and Kivior.
No.
Both
You're
of them.
talking about something completely different. No.
Oh.
He just said it cost us against Real Madrid. I said I don't think that's his fault.
Yeah, against
The
Real Madrid,
Raya,
it was
the Raya.
Saliba, no?
I think
yeah,
it was
well, like,
Saliba's fault because
mostly Saliba, but also
Saliba
Raya,
should be aware of his surroundings. I know that Raya passed him the ball, but Saliba, as a centre back of his caliber, his skill, he should know his
I
surroundings.
agree,
know
100%. It's like 80-90% on Saliba, but also Raya
Mhm.
takes a little bit of the blame
Oh,
because
of course,
he's
yeah.
the one who he's the one who's facing towards the pitch.
Yeah,
and
he's
sees those-
looking at it.
What are you doing, Odegaard? See?
Odegaard,
Then I'll
unlucky,
criticize
man.
him. See? Crap.
Unlucky.
So-
No, not unlucky. That was shit.
That was the first mistake of the game. It's all good, man.
It's not the first mistake of the game. He made another mistake earlier.
When? We'll call
the
it out
first
then.
half.
Name it, you fraud.
I did. If you were in the watch along, you would have heard it.
Wow.
Saliba,
So you're saying that I don't watch your content.
Saliba's
Cursing
not-
yourself. Yeah, you didn't watch my content
So
exactly.
you're saying I don't watch your content, yeah? I don't
Oh
support
my
my
god!
brother.
Okay.
There's
Allah.
another bad
almost.
pass.
If
That's
that
not a
went
bad
through,
pass.
what would you guys have said? Shut up.
We would have said we would have said
Shut
good
up,
pass,
man.
but it didn't go through, so we're saying bad pass. That's how it works, Sad. When someone does something good, you say good. When someone does something bad, you say bad.
Look, I wouldn't be
Hey,
surprised if I find a
I
poster of
love
Odegaard in Sad's room.
It
I'm
must be,
sorry.
bro. He probably rubs one on it, man. What the hell? It's like if Saka scored one of those 3 chances in the first half, I would have said good job, Saka. But he missed it, so I said bad miss, Saka. What? It's
listen,
so
man.
weird.
Big up to everyone, man.
Sad, admit it. Do you
Man,
have a poster
someone
of Odegaard?
slap a shot in, man.
Sorry?
Do you have a poster of Odegaard hanging in your room?
No, I don't.
It's okay.
Bruh,
man.
this
It's
guy, he
all
has
media
a-
list.
He probably replaced it with Martinelli, or replaced Martinelli's poster with it, because he used to do the same shit for Martinelli.
I didn't do it. I just tried to have an understanding of a player. I'm not just so reactionary where I'm gonna react.
No, you are extremely reactionary, bro.
No, I'm not.
You are, because last week when I was discussing with you and I said, for me, as long as he progresses, I would keep him. You're like, no, trophy or nothing. Trophy must win me a
No,
trophy.
but
And now a week later, you're like,
that's the
actually,
thing.
I might change my mind according to the final. If, for example, we play well and we don't get slapped up in the final, maybe I will say progression. Maybe I will say, okay, isn't that exactly what Ashraf said last time?
No. But here's the thing. Ash.
Yes.
With me, I like to think things over. I don't like to just make a.
I
I don't.
yeah,
like to,
I
don't
I
like
understand.
To make,
You take time to
no,
think. I agree.
Hold on. I don't like to just make something like just make a decision straight away. Do you know what I mean? I need to think about what the possibilities are, what the pros, what the cons are. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
Like with stuff
okay.
like
you're,
this.
you're
of course-
doing a feasibility study, man. Not a.
Yeah. No, I
Sorry?
agree, Saad. It's just that I do that thinking a lot faster. That's the only difference, I guess.
Yeah, now big up to you, man. Big up to you. Do you know what I mean? Wow,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing, my brother.
Wearing glasses, all of a sudden he's a smart guy. Yeah, listen.
Bro, I always wear
You
glasses.
know what? You know what? Hold
I
on,
always
hold
wear
on a
glasses,
minute.
to be honest.
Hold on a minute. Let me say this, mate. Yeah, if you're so smart, why the fuck have you painted your room, mate? Why is your room white? Why do you look like you're in a white room right
Because
now in a prison cell?
First of
mate?
all,
How about that, mate?
this guy clearly doesn't know anything about things over here. Trossard, why are you taking that much time? For starters, in UAE we don't paint walls. Like not everyone paints walls because then you lose your security deposit. So that's such a stupid comment by you. And secondly, I'm actually leaving this place in 2 weeks and moving to a new place. So why the hell would I do that?
So can I ask
There.
you one more question?
Martinelli, oh, blocked.
Can I ask you one more question?
Ask me another question.
Why is your hairline?
Ask me. Look,
why is
I
your
would
hairline
encourage.
moving
I would encourage.
sideways?
Sad. Before you ask the question, I would honestly, given how much time it takes you to process things, I would encourage you to ask me as many questions as you can.
Hold on. Oh. Yeah. Listen, man.
By
Why
the
is your
way,
hairline?
please stop taking
Why
those
does your
short corners.
hairline
Take a
move
fast corner.
bookie, man? Why is your hairline moving?
My hairline seems fine. The difference between me and you is I'm not afraid to hide I'm not afraid to show my hairline. I need to wear a cap to hide my hairline.
Hey, listen,
Next
man.
time you come and
That's what you
stream,
call.
next time you come and stream, come without a cap.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
Trossard!
How have you seen it?
Trossard!
Oh, he's ahead of us. You're ahead of us,
Oh!
Sami. Sami, you need
No,
to pause.
man, I'm 69 now.
No, you're
Pause.
exactly. You're 5 seconds ahead of us. You need to pause.
Big pause. 69.
Can you pause, Sami, or not?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
What
if
are
you can
on?
pause,
What are
then
you on?
pause.
What you paused on?
Well, I said 69, so
No. Tell me when you pause so we can tell you when to start playing.
let me just look at it. Go. Ah, wow, Trossard. Okay.
think offside.
What time are you in, Ash?
I'm at 69, 21, 22,
I'm like 4
23.
seconds. Okay.
24. Yeah,
Okay,
4
I'll
seconds makes a
go.
difference, Habibi.
Okay. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Now I'm 69-40.
No, you're still ahead, yeah, Habibi. Yeah, Habibi. I'll tell you. No.
Just
Sami,
pause it
pause.
and tell us
Pause. I'm
where
going
you
to
are.
read the seconds. And when I reach to your second, press play.
Okay, I am at 70 right now.
Yeah, so wait. 57, 58, 59, play. Tell me the timer now.
70-10.
No, how are you still 4 seconds
Bro,
ahead?
he's
Bro,
still two
No,
four
no,
seconds ahead, bro.
yeah, it's okay, guys. I'm gonna move mine
Wait,
forward.
wait.
No, I'm gonna move mine forward and then I'll catch up with you. Don't worry.
I'm 70, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Okay, I'm at 71.04. Let me know when you reach 71.04.
71.04. Okay.
I can't even
36.
get that far, man.
No, Saad, just play your thing to the normal thing and let me know what your time is. Saad.
71.
Okay, I'm 46 now, 47, 48, 49, 50,
Saad.
70, 51, 52.
I'm there now. I'm 71.04, but I don't play.
Yeah.
56,
Yeah, I'm
57,
playing.
58,
I paused
59, 71.
71. Continue.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yes.
7,
He went too
8,
quick,
yes,
bro. Sammy
9,
went too quick there.
10,
I
11.
Done. Yeah, we're together, Sami.
Okay.
We're together now. Yeah.
I had to catch up in 3 seconds, man.
Sammy, man, you're
I feel like an Indian telling you the phone number.
Thank you, Suraida. Yes, I will change the score. 3-0 Arsenal. Trossard with a brace. I guess he's making his argument for the PSG game. This probably means he will start up top.
Trossard is really not bad. He's not bad at all.
Yeah, so I guess the midfield has chosen itself. We just need to protect all three of them now. Moreno, obviously Moreno, Odegaard, and Rice. What are you doing, Trossard? Like, who are you playing the through ball to? That's so bad.
It makes no sense, I swear.
Okay. Yes, Rice. Rice, what are you doing?
Ref.
Sterling and Tierney.
Oh, God. Oh, he's taking my baller off.
Taking Martinelli off. Who's he taking? He's taking Rice off. Okay, so now Skelly's going to play in the middle.
You think why? Why would he play in the
Because Rice is off. Rice is off.
So
Who else will play in the
he's
middle?
gonna play Miles with Skelly, and
Exactly.
he's gonna play oh boy.
Miles Lewis Skelly, Zinchenko, and
Yeah,
Odegaard.
Yeah.
Arsenal FC. Fulham are still 1-0 up against Chelsea. That embarrassing football club. And in other news, United are losing 1-0 at home to Wolves. Pablo Sarabia just scored.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up to
Yep.
Wolves.
Lewis Kelly, Odegaard, and Zinchenko. That is such a weak midfield physically, but it is what it is. It's Ipswich.
I think Trossard is gonna have a hat trick.
Not like that. Not like that. He's not going to have a hat trick that way. That was never a foul, bro. This guy bought it. Ah, man. Honestly, even though Sterling hasn't touched the ball yet, it just somehow gives me blood pressure. I'm not gonna lie. Just knowing he's on the pitch.
Me, bro. I thought it was just me, bro. I swear.
Just knowing he's on the pitch, honestly, just gives me blood pressure.
For me, just knowing that we're paying partial of his salary makes me.
Yeah, 100K is
Yeah.
like we took 100K a week, and we're just every week we're just throwing it down the drain. We're like, hey, where's the drain? Here's 100K down. Where's the drain? 100K down.
A week is crazy, man.
100K a week, bro. Like, I hope he at least like helps, like with massaging the players, like getting them water, testing them in training. It'll be the most expensive trainer out there, but it is what it is. Long ball. See, this is what I'm saying. Waneri is not good at these through balls and these passes, but it is what it is. It's fine. He'll learn.
He's a young kid, yeah. He'll have to learn that, but
Yeah.
he has the best.
I just don't think he has that quality, because there are some players who have that passing ability in them, and you see it at a very young age. Like you could see it with
but when he first came on against. Do you remember when he came on against Spurs away?
Mhm.
Spurs
Okay.
at the football, yeah. So basically, when he came on, yeah, he did a through ball and almost got Saka into a. I don't know if you guys remember the through ball when he.
Yeah,
came
but
on,
like that,
the very
I
last-
remember.
No, but that through ball was amazing, bro.
Yeah, Saad, but
got it in
that
his
doesn't mean
locker.
shit, because
He needs to work on it, bro.
David Raya can play that once in a while.
Yeah, but what
I'm talking
saying
about
is-
players like Fabregas, Ozil. These players will do it every single game. Every single
Yes,
game, even if they play for
that's-
10, 15 minutes, you will see one or two of those through
That's
balls.
fine, but what I'm saying is at least he's got it in there. So if
He hasn't got it in there. How do you know he's got it in there?
because
every
I've seen him
professional-
do it a couple of times.
Yeah,
bro.
but you've seen it do it once. Every professional footballer can do that once or
I've seen him
twice.
do it a couple of times, bro.
Nah, bro. Name the other time you've seen him do it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
You don't
This
even,
guy-
bro. He doesn't even let me reply, bro. Let me think. Yeah, you think
Yalla,
not
yalla.
all of us are fucking football
Think.
encyclopedia. We have
I'm not a
everything
football
on
encyclopedia.
deck.
I'm not,
Yeah,
but I.
yeah, no, there we go,
Okay,
it's right
if you
there.
think I'm a football encyclopedia, then khalas, believe me when I say he doesn't have it in his locker. At least not yet, but I just don't think he's gonna develop it, because that is a talent, in my opinion, that is there. That is there like always. It's not something that comes out of nowhere. Like Fabregas had it from like the time he was 16. Oh, Sterling. Okay. Aye, Sterling,
This guy is
bro.
so shit.
And it was offside as well. And he was
Ah,
offside.
Unbelievable.
Pick
how
up Sarah who
bad.
says Saka in. Well,
He
right now
is.
Saka's on the bench. So
You
he's
know
resting.
how do you know how unbelievably awful and bad he is? Like, it makes me sick. Wallah, it's haram. Wallah, it's haram.
By the way, Ipswich are officially relegated, no? Yeah. I think after this
Yeah,
they're
man.
officially
Rest in
relegated.
piss, man. Rest in piss, man.
Actually, no, they're not official. Next game they'll be officially relegated, because there's 15 points gap. But to be
Yeah,
honest, the goal difference is like
Ipswich can rest in
19.
piss, man.
Bro.
You know what I mean? See you later, man. Go get back to the.
I really don't understand the comment Saka in, Sarah, but shout out to you.
Yeah, I don't know, Sarah, what do you mean by Saka in? Saka is always in. But oh, Chelsea equalized.
Fuck. So
The Saka lookalike equalized. Tariq George.
I get a point.
Shout me out. Big up Sarah. I'm shouting you out right there. Big up Sarah, my story. Yeah, Tariq George equalized for Fulham. Sorry, for Chelsea. Bro, he actually looks like Saka. It's insane. If you told me these are brothers, I would not doubt you. It was a good first time shot as well.
Oh my god.
If Chelsea win this game, it puts Forest in a very, very difficult spot.
Yeah,
They suddenly go from third to like fifth or sixth in the space of.
Yeah, it's very
to
tight
be-
on that section of the table.
Yeah, the top four race, I won't lie, the top four race is still interesting. Maybe that's where the run-in makes sense.
yeah.
But if
they're
it's
gonna
the
make
run-in for the title, it makes no sense at all.
They're gonna make their money off the top four race. There's way too many teams involved for it not to be a mad one. That could go down
Yeah.
to the wire, man.
It probably will. I mean, the last game of the season for Chelsea is against Forest. away from home.
Newcastle and Aston Villa. Aston Villa slapping Newcastle makes it so interesting.
Yeah.
Because we would have thought that Newcastle would have won all their games.
No, I never thought Newcastle. I don't think Newcastle will beat us either at the Emirates. I think we'll beat them at the Emirates.
Who knows, man?
I think we will. Whether we're in the final or not doesn't matter. I still think we'll beat them. Tierney bombing forward and crosses it to nobody. No one in the box. Trossard, who's supposed to be in the box, is like just walking outside.
That's the thing, though. I wouldn't shit on Tierney there just for the sake that he's putting into the position where somebody should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sami, just to confirm, what's the time for you?
79:15.
How is he now 2 seconds ahead? This guy is so annoying,
I don't
Fine,
know
man.
what's going on, man.
bro. It's all good. It's all good. Sterling to Zinchenko. Out to Tierney. Will Tierney cross? Nope.
What
He's-
was that? What was that, bro?
What? Oh! Oh! Yeah, this is getting annoying, bro. You're 2 ahead.
Oh my God, I just hurt myself.
Clacage.
Allah. I just hurt myself. Hold on, man. What's it?
Yeah, Sarah, Arsenal for the win. Doesn't mean shit in the Premier League, but
Yeah, unfortunately, Premier League doesn't mean much, but at least if it gives us momentum and we carry that to the Champions League, then great. Obviously, yeah, Ipswich with 2 subs, Hurst and Kajuste coming off, or Kajuste.
okay, now you're ahead of me.
Yeah, I need. Okay, I'm gonna pause. What time
No, fine,
are you up?
80, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Let me know.
41,
Let me know when you get to 81:05.
81:05. Okay. 50, 51, 2.
Neto, no, saved.
58, 59, 81, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We should all be on the same time now.
I'll be honest, I have no clue who any Ipswich player. Like I have no single player from Ipswich.
I only know Hutchinson and Dilap. Dilap just came on, and Hutchinson, I think, is
idea, man.
injured, if I'm not wrong. Fahim, big up Fahim, who says hopefully we don't have to give Poole the God of Honor. Fahim, unfortunately, I'll have to burst that bubble for you. It seems like we have to, because they are 13 points ahead of us. They need to just win 2 more games. So if they win against Leicester today and they win their next game, that's it. They basically get the God of Honor at Anfield, unfortunately. But to be honest, if we give them a God of Honor and we end up winning, I couldn't care less.
Well, respect to Liverpool and what they've done, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. And I just hope we don't lose to them, because I want us to maintain that record we have against the Big Six in the Premier League for this season and last season. We're obviously undefeated.
Yeah.
Nice.
Odegaard, come on. Odegaard, oh, bro, Odegaard.
How are you
And
guys
Sterling
ahead of
foul.
me?
Habibi, halas, go get satellite or cable, Saad. They cannot help you.
Oh, Nathan Butler, he's coming on, mate.
Oh,
yeah.
damn. Oh,
That's
damn.
what I'm saying. These are the players we want to see, man. I don't want to see.
Yeah, but-
Come on, Nathan, man.
But I want to see that like at like when we're winning 3-0, not if it's 0-0 or 1-0. Because I just don't like us dropping
What time
points.
are you on? What time are you lot on?
82, 42, 43, 44, 45. I think Sami's like 2 seconds ahead, maybe.
7,
Uh,
48.
to be
Keep on
honest,
going, brother.
Trossard is like
Yeah, keep on going, bro. Now I don't know. Now I have to go
53,
forward
54,
and wait for you
55,
guys.
56, 57, 58, 59, 83 now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
6. Yeah.
8, 9, 10.
Perfect. I'm on the same time as you. All right, Nathan, man, my brother. This is my guy.
I never seen him play, man, in first team.
I don't think
Man,
people say he's not that great, to be honest. Guys, if you have a 22-year-old who has never gotten a chance
And
in the first team,
they hyped up Edin Ketia saying he's the next fucking.
no, but at least Eddie Nketiah was doing well in the under 21s and he was scoring. If you're 22 years old and you haven't gotten a chance yet, that means you're just not good enough. I'm sorry.
We had a
If you don't know
striker that
that,
showed
they might
really
just
good
not on the
numbers. Who
charts.
was that?
It was so we have Balogun and Chido Obi.
No, not Balogun. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he went to United because he wanted to play. He wanted more playing time. He would have got a lot of chances now, to be honest, if he was patient. But I mean, I don't blame him. I don't understand why he went to United of all teams, though. That's a talent killer right there.
Not
One
really. if you
area.
look at
Oh, we have
the,
3 Hale End Academy players playing right now.
Mm.
Man, Hale End has produced some good players the last couple of seasons.
I mean, for me, it's only one area and Skelly. That's it. No one else.
Saka.
Saka was before that, no?
Hey, I'm saying the past 5 years they produced something, man.
Fulham on the attack. Andres Pereira. And I think he's bottled it. Yeah, he's absolutely bottled it. Zinchenko switches play to Ben White. Man, someone take a long range shot, man. Let's see something different.
We don't have this in our locker. I think Partey and Rice are the only.
Wasn't that a foul? Oh, bro, I wish Rice was here.
Where's Rice?
I-
Man? Get him back. Get him back in the pitch. Get him back in the pitch,
Yeah.
man. Just for the
But
shot.
to be honest, I'd give this to one area. I think one area can take a good free kick.
no,
Yeah,
Odegaard
Ranieri
is
can
gonna
do it,
for
man.
fraud.
Just let's not let Martin Odegaard take it, bro. That's one
Man,
thing.
Yeah.
I rather
No,
Zinchenko
and 100% no Sterling, please.
Yeah,
No
don't
Sterling.
stand and take it, bro.
Yeah, he's far away. Okay, thank God. Alhamdulillah. He's far away. I see Zinchenko, I see Odegaard, and I see one area around the ball. I feel like Zinchenko wants to take this. And I don't get why, because I don't think he's a good free kick taker.
I got it. I have to shoot it. You know that time back in school.
Oh no, please, man, just let Ethan take it, man. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. This Zinchenko.
You're right. Oh, look at the cameras on Rice. It's like, that's easy. I would have done. Got it. Yeah.
Bro, he's probably said I would have slapped it from the easy, bro. That's light work. Look at Party, bro. Like, that's like, come on, man.
Fuck is that, man?
Let's see. Come on, Zinchenko. What do you have in your locker? Yeah. Phew. What is that, bro? Wallahi, what was that?
Oh! Oh!
I couldn't
Shit.
even see that, man. Oh! Them don't, because if Odegaard scored that, I swear I would have dunked on people, bro. I would have actually started mashing work, bro. I would have started mashing
Relax.
work.
You ain't got nothing. You cannot dunk at all.
Bro, shut up, man. Your forehead's massive. Anyway,
My
listen,
forehead's still
listen.
better than yours, bro.
listen.
Forehead's massive. You are massive. If my forehead is massive, you are massive.
Allah!
180 scores.
How are you
180,
ahead of-
4-0
hold on, how are you
after.
ahead of
Bro,
me?
because I kept lagging. I'm like, screw it, bro. I'm done. Oh, Chelsea scored. Chelsea are winning 2-1 in stoppage time.
Oh, really? Shit. Fulham, come
Chelsea
on.
2-1 in stoppage time, guys. 180 scores a deflected goal, by the way. That's 4-0 Arsenal.
Big up Ethan, man.
Neto scores for Chelsea.
Yeah, I just saw the goal.
Oh, this makes things. Wait, let me check. Yeah, that was a crazy deflection, to be honest. It wouldn't
That
have gone
makes
in otherwise.
So much more interesting now for the title, for the top four.
Yeah, I'm just looking at. Bro, Forest are down to 6.
Really?
I can't wait to cook Wolfie, bro. Oh, I cannot wait.
What are we saying?
Yeah, he needs to be cooked.
Europa
He
League
needs to be
spots,
cooked.
bro.
Because I recall he's
cannot
saying that he will
wait.
end up second.
But no, but actually, wait. Forest still have to play against Spurs tomorrow. So if they win, then all this is irrelevant. They still go ahead. Forget win. If they even draw against Spurs, they go ahead of Chelsea by 1 point. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's see, man. There's still chance. I think Spurs can beat them. Not gonna lie. especially with like the confidence they have now. All players back, Mickey Van de Ven and Romero. I think that should hopefully give them some confidence.
But if they win, they're gonna go back to third. I mean,
If they they wouldn't even go back to third. I think Newcastle is already no wait, do they?
yeah.
If
Newcastle
they win,
already
oh yeah,
played
you're
them.
right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. If they win, they go back to third. Damn.
So hold your horses.
Yeah, that's true. I don't see them winning against Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, to be
Oh
honest.
come on, you guys don't rate Spurs that highly.
I
so.
can, but the Spurs are awful, man.
No, I know I don't rate Spurs, but like given the fact that they beat Frankfurt, their players, their
I
centre
even
backs are
predicted
back.
Nottingham are gonna win. So.
Oh, you predicted a Forest win. Okay, fairs.
I predicted Chelsea a draw. So, but...
Man, this sucks. I wish we were still in the Premier League race. Even if we were just like 5 points behind Liverpool, I'd probably have some hope because I'll be like, maybe Liverpool will drop points away to Chelsea, and then they play against us, and maybe somehow we get a
Yeah,
we
the
get a
league
win
was
against.
long done in Feb, man. I mean, for me, it was. in Feb.
For me, it was done before that. I'm not gonna lie. After we drop points to Newcastle and Chelsea back to back, I said I don't think we win it now. But yeah, at least we had a chance. I think in February it was 100% over.
مرسي يا حاج مرسي ايه يا عم الحاج ده بيهرب الرئيس ولا ايه؟
Oh, they're sawing Saka's iced leg, and I think
His
he'll be
name's
fine.
Sam. I mean, that's weird.
He'll be fine, bro. He'll be fine.
Yeah. And I think our next game is only next week anyway, so we don't have to worry about.
It's Wednesday, innit? And we play.
Oh, it's Wednesday. Damn.
The Crystal
Oh,
Palace?
yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, I'd probably bring him off the bench then. I wouldn't start him against Palace.
The only good thing I can take from this game is Trossard being so clinical.
Yeah.
Cringy goals, but still counts.
And hopefully Saka has has gotten out of the system. The misses. Because we can't have him miss like this against PSG, bro.
Yeah, but getting minutes is important as well because he's not
Yeah.
really fully back on form.
Yeah. I mean, he cooked us fullback, to be honest, this game. He cooked us fullback. He just couldn't finish his dinner. We should have been 5-0 up in the first half alone.
Wow.
Fulham, Chelsea done. Chelsea have won 2-1. Fantastic comeback in the last 10-15 minutes.
Insane.
Winning goal in stoppage time. Look at Sterling. Sterling always takes time. Zinchenko! Zinchenko almost scored.
I changed the score, man. You fraud.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Normally it's Ash telling
You guys can tell I don't do this full time.
Yeah, you're being rusty, you know.
I haven't done my last one was a month ago.
I needed to say that to get my get back because this guy's always in capitals. He just comes into the change the score, fraud.
Do I say that? I don't think it was me who said that last time.
You said it, bro. You said it multiple times because you're always there watching my stream and you're always ahead, so you wait to comment. Right, he's got the message ready when they score. When we score, bro, he's got the message ready, bro, and he's like, "Yo, I was waiting for like a minute to send." I was like, "Yeah, man, allow me, man. Not everybody's at the stadium like you, bro. Do you know what I mean?"
I wish I was at the stadium. Hopefully, I'll be there one day.
Hey, man, I'm trying to see if I can pattern a PSG ticket, man. That'd be good, man.
For the first leg, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously,
man.
yeah, you wouldn't travel, yeah.
I mean, I'd travel, bro, if I could get a ticket, but
No, I know, but like I'm saying it'd be super inconvenient at this so late notice.
nah, I'd travel, bro. Paris ain't nothing, bro. I can get to Paris easy like that, bro. Eurostar, bro. You can get to Paris. You can get to Paris on the train for like I don't know what it takes, like fucking 2 hours or something, 3 hours, maybe. Depends.
Hmm.
So I can get to Paris easy, bro, and I can go for the game, bro. But it's like
The tickets, yeah.
it's the tickets, bro. I don't want to sit in the home end, bro. I'm trying to sit in the away leg, in the away end, bro. So if we score and we do a madness,
You
it's
can
limbs.
celebrate, yeah.
Yeah, it's limbs,
It's
bro.
done for me, by the way. It's time, full time. Ipswich 0, Arsenal 4. Nick Jover is speaking to Saka about the injury. Saka, I don't know. He seems okay, to be honest. But yeah, big up to the Arsenal. Trossard, I think, with a man of the match performance. Brace from him. Martinelli scored as well, and Waneri got a late goal to make it 4-0. Absolute destruction. We obviously keep a clean sheet, which is very, very important.
What a win!
What a win, 100%.
Man of the match, Ash, despite who got it.
Yeah, look, I don't know. For me, I'd probably still give it to Trossard. I think the 2 goals he scored were both really well taken goals. Was involved in the play here and there. Was involved in the first goal when he played it to Saka before scoring it, obviously. So I'd probably say Trossard.
Sad, no need to tell me. I know it's Odegaard for you.
Yeah, Saad is probably like sitting there rubbing one for Martin Odegaard.
يا اخي والله احترموا راسكم حشومه والله حشومه لا الله يا اخي مالك.
Do you know Shuma, really?
I'm gonna say this. I still think it's Mikel Merino for me, bro. I think he was insane this game, even though he got taken off early.
For once, I agree with you, Saad.
The pitch performed as well as he did. Huh?
For once, I agree with you.
There you are. For once, you know. Well, he's agreeing with me most of the time.
Yeah, he's saying a lot of times you don't make sense. So a lot of times he doesn't.
Shut up, Ash. Shut up, mate. Guy, go have a shave, mate. Go have a shave. Guy.
It was a good performance, to be honest.
Isn't. I do think Odegaard was very, very good. He shut a lot of people up.
Here we go.
No, but I do think he was very, very good.
No, I think he had a decent game. Don't get me wrong. I think he had a decent game. I wouldn't say anything great. I think he did okay. By the way,
what did he do aside of the shot to the bar?
Embarrassing for Man United, who lost at home to Wolves. Unfortunately. Yeah, look, unfortunately, the teams at the bottom 3 are just so shit. Otherwise, United and Spurs could have been in relegation battles right now, but it is what it is. We take it. But right now, let me tell you where United are. I want to make sure I said this.
The only games left is Spurs and Nottingham.
Yeah, United are 14th with 38 points. Only 2 points ahead of 17th spot West Ham. And Spurs are at 37 points, only 1 point ahead of 17th place West Ham. So it is what it is. Look, Saka seems like he's limping a little bit, but he is smiling while he's walking out. So hopefully it's not that serious. If it is just a sprain, I think he hopefully should recover past it. I wouldn't risk him against Crystal Palace if that's the case.
Yeah.
Since we have the Crystal Palace game, and then after Crystal Palace, I think we have
PSG.
PSG next game.
Then we play PSG. We play PSG a week later, so I would probably bring him off the bench.
We've got a whole week to rest in between that Crystal Palace game and that PSG game. Like, that's the best thing you could ask for. And I think PSG played.
But still, there's training sessions, guys, in between. It's not like they're resting 7 days doing nothing.
But training sessions are not the same as actually playing a match.
Yeah, a match would take it out of you, bro. That's 90 minutes. It's completely different to a 1 hour session or a 2 hour session of
I mean, with Arteta, man, you get injured in training sessions. Look at Havertz.
That
in Dubai.
That was an anomaly. That hamstring thing must have been an anomaly, bro. It can't. We never see like players just getting injured in training like that, bro. The only 2 I've heard of is the Havertz one and the Party one. That's it. And apparently the Party one, I don't know what happened there, bro.
Yeah, man.
Party's
So under Arteta, though.
Yeah, Partey is just Partey, to be honest. That happens with him quite a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can I even blame that on Arteta, or is that just Party, bro? Is Party just made out of glass, bro? Like, do you know what I mean?
No, but to be fair, Partey was really in good shape this season.
Yeah. This season, I think he's.
But for
Which
people,
which
asking,
makes
I
it
think
really debatable. Do we keep him or release him? You offer him like a 2-year contract or release him?
I would definitely keep him. For me, honestly, I'd keep him for at least another year, if not 2. And play him as a backup. If we end up getting someone like Zubimendi, I think having that midfield of Zubimendi, Partey, Rice, Moreno, like it's 4 very, very good players to pick for the double pivot. So we end up having like 4 options for those 2 positions, which allows us to rotate, allows us to utilize the squad properly, allows us to like reduce the effect of injuries. If we get Partey and we replace him with Zubimendi, then I don't think we're improving that much. We're just staying exactly the same. And that's assuming Zubimendi comes and kills it from the very beginning. But if Zubimendi needs a teething period where he's going to start adapting to the league and needs a couple of games to pick it up, then losing Partey and getting Zubimendi actually will regresses a little bit for a short while. So I would definitely keep Partey and get Zubimendi.
yeah, safe.
All right, take
Okay.
care, son.
Cool, guys. Look, that's it for us. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another watch along. I keep saying I'm going to do more videos. I'm sorry, I know I haven't done that. I'll try to do at least some of those heated debates we've had with the start sub sell, because I think that will entice good conversation. So I'll try to do it like on a weekly basis. But yeah, until then, obviously tune in for the next video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Tomorrow at Starts Football Corner, you guys will catch me there. So, big up, guys.
Big up.
Peace.
Big up.
Peace.